Hey everyone, it's me Flippy. Well, the boss factory is out, and we finally get a chance at making our very own rebooted bosses. The community has been off to the races, coming up with all kinds of cool, creative, cute, and funny characters. Now which character should I create? Let's find out with the official Saints Row Boss-O-Matic. Oh, it's Jimmy! Our Jimmy! The eccentric British broadcaster Jimmy Savile. Oh, how I used to love watching him on Top of the Pops. And now he will be forever immortalized in Saints Row via the character creator I'm going to demonstrate now. So this is the new Saints Row character creator. No gender, no race, we are all united, we are all one. But I will say this androgynous stance doesn't really fit the character I had in mind. It's doing things to me. Ah! I'm not trying to knock Volition for what they've done here. I actually think they did a really good job with this. The base character model is pretty great, and there's a lot of ways you can shape out the boss. Most textures have an RGB slider along with gloss and other fun stuff. A sunburnt and sweaty boss will fit right in with the desert setting. But even with all these skin options, I still couldn't make the boss I had in mind. I wanted to go for an older Jim, and although there's wrinkles you can add to the face, they don't appear on the body, which can look rather cursed. Indeed, most characters do end up looking like plastic dolls. But by playing with the veins and muscle tone sliders, I was able to mitigate these limitations. Of course, the best news is that clothing layers are back. Sort of. Instead of having different wear options in a submenu, they kind of just bundle everything together. A downside being that we're not actually choosing to wear the vest as an individual item. It has to come paired with the shirt. An obvious problem I've encountered with this is that some items aren't customizable, and it stands out really bad when they're not. For example, if I choose a shirt and tie, I can customize both items, no problems there. But by adding the vest, I can no longer customize the tie. Even worse, I can't even customize the vest, just the buttons. Even worse, it's a two-tone vest, and you're stuck with how it looks. It's nothing that can't be fixed, they can just add more shader options for this item. But having all these subtle variances to the items squished together in the same menu as individual items and then discovering that some of them are limited compared to others kind of broke the illusion they were going for. My problems with clothing layers didn't stop there. I was trying to give Jimmy his iconic British tracksuit, and after meticulously picking out the colors, somehow, while navigating through different menus, his tracksuit came off. It eventually reappeared, but with its default colors, and so I had to reapply them. This happened quite a number of times, and it was kind of a pain, not gonna lie. But besides a few bugs here and there, it's nothing catastrophic. The demo runs quite smoothly for my fairly dated PC. My overall impression is positive. They've stated that this is their best character creator yet, and well, that's debatable. It takes a different approach to a lot of things. We pick predefined face molds that we can tweak with simplified sliders, where the previous titles gave us an advanced range of sliders to work with. For every new feature I was pleasantly surprised to see, such as customizing teeth, there was an equal feeling of disappointment when I discovered a past feature hadn't made its way back in. For example, you can only wear one ring at a time, and you can't pair it with a wristwatch. But with all that being said, this is still a solid character creator. The Boss Factory has a website that lets you browse through uploaded bosses made by the community. It's a good showcase for how far the character creator for this game can be pushed. And if you sign up today, you'll unlock a free Marshall Defense rocket launcher. Alright, I'm not being paid to promote this shit. That's not why I'm here. The demo is out there if you want to take this for a test spin yourself. And for those of you brave enough to venture further, there might be some hidden treasures in it for you. If we take a look in the SR5 folder of the demo, we're going to see some familiar pack files. This is the same file format used to compress basically every Saints Row game, and it's no different here. What is different is that it's using a newer version of this format not found in the current Saints Row tools. However, there's a branch of these tools that had added support for Agents of Mayhem, and it just so happens that AOM's pack files are the same for the Saints Row reboot. So if you compile this source of Thomas Jepp's Saints Row tools, you will have an extractor you can use to get into these files. Inside is a treasure trove of secrets too hot for YouTube. Console commands, loading screens, a few cutscenes, and more. A lot more. But it's up to you if you want to see this stuff. I won't spoil it for anyone here, but I will say that it gave me a lot more insight into what the vibe of this game really is. More so than any of their advertising. Okay, I'll spoil a little. There's one really long cutscene called Cold Open, though it feels like it's the start of an epilogue. It looks like it's either the end of the game, or it's literally a cold open because the game starts with the Saints having already won, and it's a retelling of how they rise into power. There's another cutscene that shows off the elusive fourth saint, and it looks to be about mid-game perhaps. There's also a bizarre promotional video for the marshals. It gives you a sense of how over-the-top this game can be. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's not like Saints Row 3 over the top where it's completely fucking insane. It's grounded over the top that stays on theme. This cutscene is actually pretty funny. The ironic thing is that all of this is embedded in the demo for you to extract if you want to do that. And if you don't want to do that, then be cautious because the spoilers are out there. Remember, this is forbidden knowledge. Humans have a natural animal instinct to gather information, which is why the information age will be the fall of mankind. If you look into things too much, you might not like what you find. And maybe get a head start on modding this game, huh? And with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hugs and kisses, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.